As always, wonderful and beautiful, glorious day it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. It is a soulful Sunday evening. Absolutely, it is. It is April 7th, 2024. All right. I'm YT on YT, which is yours truly on YouTube. Absolutely. And this right here is Bitcoin on a M5 time frame perspective. I normally don't trade on weekends, but I've been in Bitcoin from right here, and I'm in Bitcoin right here. So we're just seeing what's up with it. All right. But what I want to do is go over uh, the trades that were executed last week on gold. Absolutely. Trades were money was made. Money was made. So here's the deal. Right here on gold on the M5 time frame right here. Gold is always going to be on the weekly trade watch list. So this turned out, this right here broke structure, right? Breaking structure. Okay. So this right here, all of this right here turned out to be liquidity. That's why these dollar signs are below here, which means, hey, liquidity just simply means, hey, people got their stop loss orders, or they have stop losses sitting right below this area right here. And you can see how to the left right here, let's blow it up and zoom in. You can see how right here to the left, this area right here was left unmitigated. So we simply did this. We marked that up, right? And we see how price did what? Broke the structure, created some type of false high, right? Came back right here, broke this, created this high up here, came back into here. So right here, we knew that this was a bearish divergence, change of character right here. Then price created a distribution, created a redistribution, tapped back into this M5 demand zone, took this liquidity out, and then bam, rallied back up. So here's the deal. Right here, this yellow is on the M1 time frame. So here's the deal. This is how we were able to take the trade. Okay, I want to show you how we were able to take the trade. Okay, we got a slide back here. All right, okay, cool. This trade was simply executed at these levels, at these price levels. Okay, so after price created this redistribution, we knew price had to accumulate. It tapped in. It had a change of character right here. Had a what? Bullish impulsive move, break the last bearish impulsive move, which was a lower high, change character. Price simply created a low, created a high, came back right here, created what? An accumulation, changed character right here, right? So boom, accumulated, went up, created a high right here, created a low, created a high, created another low, right? So then, so right here, let me back up. So right here, when price created this low right here, right? When price created this low, let's see, no. Here's the deal. So when price simply went bullish and it, let's see, how did I get into this particular trade? I believe I got in off of this accumulation. This accumulation right here. Had to be, yeah, had to be the accumulation. And then price simply rallied up. So we had another possible trade opportunity right here where price simply gave us another opportunity where we created a high, low, high, low, and then price when I'm waiting for that bullish impulsive move to break above that last bearish impulsive move, the presence of the buyers. Okay, looking for the presence of the buyers, and then bam, executed price right here. Stop loss is right below this low, and continue to go up right here. So this one was a this one right here is a 1 to 9, and this one right here was a 1 to 10, respectively on gold. Trade was taken last week. Okay. Not only was that trade taken last week, we had other trades that was taken last week on gold, which is simply within this area. Okay. So then we look at gold. Price broke structure, right? Price breaks structure, creates this high, okay, distributes, redistributes, come right here, it accumulates, right? Because price did what? It slanted lower right here on the wicks, slanted up on the RSI. This area right here is the change of character area. Okay. So price changed character, went up, went bullish, and did what? create a low, create a high, higher low, broke structure, higher high, higher low, broke structure, higher high, created this higher high, then did what? Higher low, broke structure, and went up, created some more highs and higher lows. You see how it's going bullish, and then on the M15, we seen that divergence, right? We simply seen this divergence right here. Price diverged, slanted upward, slanted lower on the RSI, midpoint right here. The last area where price accumulated and went up is the change of character. The price changed character, created distribution, redistribution, tap back into this what? This M5 POI, this M5 demand zone. Why was that the case? Because that was the case because why? This is a what? Where price last balanced out, accumulated, reaccumulated, broke the structure, and went on to create what? New high, right? So this was left unmitigated. Price simply came back to this area, right? Came back to this area, diverged, changed character, right? So this is a low. This turned out to be a high. This is a higher low. Price broke structure, created what? Higher high. So this right here is redistribution supply zone, which was an area of interest where the sellers could have came in at and distributed off of that zone and dropped the market. It didn't. So this turned out to be a what? A bearish smart money trap. That's what S&T stands for, smart money trap. So this was an area of interest where the suppliers, where the sellers could have came in at, but guess what? Bulls are too strong. Bam, create a new high, right? So this turns to a smart money trap. So now we got a low, we got a high, we got a break of structure. Price came back down internally. All of this yellow is on the M1 time frame, right? Price came back down internally, right? Being bearish, back to this what? M5 demand zone. So guess what? We got price trade what? Lower highs and lower lows. And I have this trend line right here. Say, hey, this is eventually going to be liquidity. It's eventually going to be liquidity, right? So you see price tapping into supply zones, still breaking structures, creating lows. Got to create your map. Map yourself to the millions. Map yourself to the millions. Break structure, creating lower lows. It wasn't until price tapped into what and mitigated this what M5 demand zone that you had your what? Your change of character. Bam, right there. Boom, change of character. Price went up, created this low, created this high, came back down into an imbalance, created what? Higher low right here. So guess what? Soon as price balanced out like this, created that little house right here, and went up like this, and broke this last known supply zone, we simply executed a buy market execution. And stop loss was placed right below this level intentionally as the validation level. And our TP was simply what? This high right here. So this one turned out to be a what? A 1 to 9. Okay? This one, this particular entry right here turned out to be a 1 to 9. Boom, right there. And as soon as it hit TP, it dropped on the button. Okay? So then price came to what? This demand zone, right? So guess what? We simply marked that out. Price came to that demand zone. We went to the M1 time frame, right? And this is all being done between the M5 and the M1, by the way. Okay? You just got to understand where you are in the market. So cool. Went to the M1, right? See price did what? Diverged. It changed character right here. So it created a low, reaccumulation, created a high, redistribution, created a what? Higher low. So bam, once price broke up above here, we simply did a buy market execution, right? Stop losses placed right below the low. And we let what? Price ride, Clyde. We let price ride. So this one, this was the entry. This is stop loss. This one went all the way where? Up there. It went all from here, all the way up here to this level. This is what I was shooting for right here. Okay? So 1 to 15. This one, a 1 to 23, got in here for execution. Stop loss right below this low. Price simply went up. Okay? And this one, I think got taken out. This 1 to 50 got taken out for break even. I did take partials, but the rest of the volume got taken out for break even. So 56 pip stop loss on gold. It's 1 to 23, I believe, here, break even as well. But then you have this one that's 1 to 4, the big gigantic 1 to 4 right here, which is the entry somewhere right here, and it was going up above here. But then you had NFP, which simply does what? NFP is just going to come down and pick up a POI. Picked up this POI, simply did a buy market execution right here, stop loss below the low, and let the rest ride, and it rolled up to here. NFP was going right here, all right? So that's simply the trades that we executed all last week on gold, and it was dope. It was dope. Actually grew an account from started with $160 and grew it to $570. So that's a blessing. That is a blessing. Right now, I think my Bitcoin trade is struggling to keep the buck. I think my Bitcoin trade is struggling. I'm just checking on my trade, seeing what's going on. Let's see. All 4 positions still in profit. As of right now, all 4 positions still in profit, which is dope. I ain't gonna trade on weekends, but I was just giving it an opportunity. We're using a Coinbase's version of Bitcoin. So in Bitcoin, we simply have a execution right here with a stop loss right here, looking for 31% gain. We already took partials on this position, and we have the lowest position that we have on Bitcoin, which is sitting right here. And we're looking for price to reach 70,660 and 73 cents. Now here's how you map up market structure. So this is how the market structure is on Bitcoin right now. You see how price went up, create this high, and this high did that low. Yeah, took that low out. It equaled out. So you see how price went up and it balanced out right here. So it makes this a low. Price change character right here makes this a high. Makes this rebalance right here. This a low. And price simply did what? Broke structure, created a high, came back into this level right here. Right? Came back to this level right here. Diverged, changed character, right? And went back up and went bullish and broke the structure and created another high. So we simply hopped in on it. We hopped in on that trend. Waited for confirmations on the M1 time frame, and we simply did a market execution right here. So I've been here since yesterday, sometime yesterday. So I'm looking at this being all liquidity since price came down right here. Price created a what I like, the double staggered that I like. I call it double staggered. Price simply on M1 time frame created a divergence and it changed character. And what happened is price created a redistribution after the change of character right here. Price created a redistribution and it decided not to come back here and mitigate the supply zone that caused the change. So, let me show you. Let me go ahead and map it out. This is a change of character right here on the M1 time frame on Bitcoin. Okay. So you see how price simply diverged right here, like this. See that? And in the midpoint right here, price changed character, right? So then price decided not to come back to the supply zone to cause a change of character. So there's a distribution, redistribution, and now we're looking for that accumulation. So what we see right here is price created that low, created this high, came back down here and did not do what? It did not break this low. So created this low right here, broke structure right here and created what? New highs. So now how I see this is like this. If I'm mapping up market structure on the M1 on Bitcoin, this is a low, this is a high, this is a higher low, and price did what? Broke structure, created a higher high. That's a BOS. All right. So the thing about it is we had no supply zones being mitigated. Divergence, change of character. This supply zone is left unmitigated. Got a redistribution. The price continue to break down. So then now my thing is, okay, cool. Price needs to accumulate, or it's attempting to accumulate. Okay, it's attempting to accumulate. Because look at this right here. You got this landing lower, like this, and this is equivalent on the RSI, which makes this area the change of character area. Okay, now this green right here is on the 1 hour time frame. I was just looking at a fair value gap. I was looking at a fair value gap on Bitcoin. All right, that's what that is there for. But I normally don't do that. Um, so I was just seeing if it had been mitigated on a lower time frame. So price is broken structure right here. Um, Looking at price to go bullish. I'm looking for price to go bullish. I'm seeing even though price did diverge on the M15, you see how price legit slanted upward right here, and it slanted lower. And this right here is the change of character area. But I'm looking at this as liquidity, and price maybe wanted to accumulate and go back up. Also, with what I'm seeing on the lower time frame, how price diverged and changed character right here, created a redistribution, and I'm looking at this being accumulation, and this equaled out. It didn't break this low, and it broke back up above and created a new high. So I'm looking at price maybe want to start creating higher highs and higher lows. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not telling you what's going to happen. I never know what's going to happen. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and what price has developed and turned into. When price created this lower high, it didn't break down right here and create another low. So, but it did break structure and create a new high. So now this right here is a reaccumulation. Uh, so price is already either penetrated too deep, whatever case may be, and the sellers may come in to push this down just a tad bit, just a hair. They may want to come back to this POI right here and go bullish off of it. So we'll see what's up. I'm still in these Bitcoin trades, attempting to see if price. And the reason why I'm shooting for that TP is because of this on the 1 hour time frame. Price already with this wick right here mitigated this area and sold off, and it did not create a new low. It went back up and broke structure and created a high. So now the next possible opportunity for the sellers to come into the market is off of this level right here, off of this H4 supply zone. Okay, because this redistribution did not lead to a new low. So that's why we're in Bitcoin buys right now, and that's why the TP is that high. Right? But I'll see what's up. I'll see what's up with it. So those are trades that I basically in or looking at. Let's see. I was just showing you how prices probably diverge and change character and things of that nature. So I'm looking at, since this led to a break, this led to a BOS. I'm looking at price probably accumulating off of this level on the M1 time frame. Some type of bullish move. If this break this wick, it did. So, but I don't believe the buyers are going to come in off of this level. If they do, I'm grateful. I'm grateful because this supply zone right here has been violated. So I'm just trading what I see. Nothing special. Nothing like uh, Especially on the market, I'm just trading what I see. Looking for already taking partials on this Bitcoin trade. 50% partial stop loss at break even right here. These positions are not at break even because price has not hit my desired take partials area will probably be this high. So uh, let me see. I think I did mark up GBP CAD. We did. Um, Said price is gonna break the structure. How we were looking at it. Let's see. We got market structure. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And you should be looking for sales. I don't know if it's gonna be long term, but because price just did what? Created a low right here, had an internal change of character, created a high, higher low, broke structure, broke the structure, created a higher high. That's what happened right there. So eventually the seller's gonna come into the market and push this thing down, it's gonna have to distribute. So unless you're gonna scalp based off M1 time frame, I know that spread is pretty wide. Um, what I would do is wait for a bearish impulsive move to overtake and break the last bullish impulsive move. I trade based off of confirmations, not placing penny words. All right. This is a supply zone. Huh. And this may want to sell from here, break this right here. This may be a high, maybe a low, maybe a lower high, and then break down here and create a lower low and tap back into this imbalance right here. Tap back into this PR right here. That is absolutely possible. You may be headed for the supply zone right here. Maybe I marked up. You got that on the weekly or the daily? You got it on daily. So maybe headed for that daily supply zone to sell off it. That's absolutely possible as well. But that's going to be all the time I have on the weekly trade watch list. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy schedule to listen to what I have to say. And it's always greatly appreciated. I would never ever take for granted. Have a safe, less productive. Excuse me. Have a safe, less productive rest of your soulful Sunday evening. Know that I love you. And as I always like to say, God created us on purpose to fulfill a purpose, but more importantly, God has blessed us with our name on it. Always remember to be addicted to information, but never allergic to execution. Also remember that it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice because every single individual human being in this world is going through some type of challenge, obstacle, or battle. And many of us are going through multiple challenges, obstacles, and battles simultaneously. So be super cognizant and aware and intentional on what you need to say, on what needs to be said, and what you want to say. Check your delivery method and check the recipient on the end of that message that you're about to say because guess what? Everybody does not receive messages the same way. Okay? Your intent is to be completely transparent without being disrespectful and without causing any harm. Okay? But I need to say this. While we're going through these challenges, obstacles, and battles, and going through these trials and tribulations, we must come to the realization that the teacher remains silent during the test. If you don't understand what I meant by that, you need to increase and up your game on personal self-development. Okay? You need to also tell you that people only rock with you for two reasons. Either you've been official or either you are beneficial. Just know the difference between the two. Okay, never stop learning, never stop studying, never stop teaching, never stop educating, never stop grinding, and most importantly, and certainly not least, never stop praying. I will see all of you on YouTube more than likely next week. Okay. But if you simply want to join my trade community, being a chill forgiver is free. Get in while it's hot. Um, so in the description below, you're gonna see 4 links. It used to be 3, now it's gonna be 4 links. The first link is to the leading U.S. regulated broker that's allowing us to create these phenomenal trades with super low spreads. Okay. The second link is going to be to a trade community chat channel. Okay, that's ran by yours truly. Third link is to a trade signals chat channel ran by yours truly. And the fourth link is to the leading U.S. regulated broker, their prop firm. Okay, their prop firm, which you can get up to $1 million funded. Okay, beginning with an 80-20 split, and with a small fee of $30, simply increase that to a 90-10 profit split. All right, that's what you can do. Okay, like I said, I appreciate you all for staying with me, vibing with me for as long as you did today and into the future. And I'll see you all in the next session. All right, y'all take care. Peace and love. Salute.